Hey guys, so first of all I just want to thank all 285 of you for subscribing to the channel. I appreciate that and it keeps me going to make these videos. But I did notice there's 96% of you guys who watch my videos but ain't subscribed, so if you guys would like to subscribe for me, that would be greatly appreciated. So let's get into the video. Let's get drift car build happening. So a lot of you guys on the last video had a lot to say in the comments about this BA gear behind me, and you guys wanted me to build it, not do the Mercury Silver BA. They're like, a lot of you guys were not happy, so we're going to turn this BA gear into a drift car, but we have a lot of work to do because I actually sold a lot of parts off it, so I'll show you what I've been up to. So first of all, we had to put another boot on it. We've got to put some tail lights in it, which I do have a set of tail lights for it. We have to get a rear bumper for it. Up the front, we've got to get some headlights, a grille, a bumper. I do have the bonnet for this, so we do have a blue bonnet, but we need a pair of guards. But I do have a pair of guards, and I'll show you where the guards are that I have for this. So here's the car that is all hated on. So we're going to take the two front guards off this, and we're going to put them on the blue one. And just for anyone who didn't see the last video, yes, this one is actually a manual. So you remember me talking on the last video how I said this engine wasn't real good and it had electrical issues with draining the battery and all that sort of thing. So to sort that out, what we're going to do is I'm just going to put a battery isolator switch down here, and that'll stop the battery going flat. And this engine here, I think most of the reason why this ain't running real good is that manifold is actually cracked, as you can see, and it pops and bangs pretty well when you've got it running. But I do have another manifold to chuck on there just for the meantime. And there's the other manifold there to get us by until later on. And we do have to put some brakes on the front of this thing. So we're going to take the brakes off the Mercury Silver one and put on the front. This one does have the Ford Territory 373 diff in it. So just for the meantime, we're going to run a standard manifold with a cat. I've got to do something about an exhaust. I might have to buy one, but later on we'll end up getting rid of that factory manifold, put a set of extractors on there. This is all just to get it going, because when I first brought this car, my intentions were not to ever keep it on the road. It was going to be a parts car for another car, but now I'm actually going to, get it on the road. And that actually reminds me, this is actually at a rego. And I just done a rego check, and I've only got 4 weeks to pay the rego before she has to go over the pits, so I better get on to paying that rego. And we've got an upgraded radiator coming for this. So we've got a big 3-core, I think it's 50mm or 52mm aluminium 3-core radiator coming for it. I do have to put it all back together because I did start pulling it all apart, but I've got it together enough to where it actually will run, which I'll show you guys it running. So we'll just chuck the terminal back on there. And now let's see if she starts. Oh. Alright, we've got reds. Let's see if she fires. She's going. She whine. Alright, let's just try that again, will we? And yep, she's away. She runs, but you're going to hear that manifold leak really bad, so definitely have to get that fixed. But hey, she runs. We've got a running car. All the gauges work. It does have an XR6 dash in it. I don't know if they're the original Ks or not. I doubt it, being an XR6 dash in a gear. The main thing is we've got a car that runs. It does drive, but it could do with a new clutch, because you've got to let the clutch out quite a fair way before it'll actually engage at the bite point for the car to actually move. So we'll have to put a new clutch in it later. And if we have any trouble with this motor, which I suspect it's not going to last very long, I do have another motor for it. So we will end up taking the motor out of this one here, which this here is a really good running engine. I know that for a fact because this used to be my work car, and this engine has copped an absolute hiding and it runs absolutely beautiful. So I know it's a real good solid engine to swap into this one here if and when that one goes boom. So I've got a fair bit of work to do to get this back together and actually running and driving down the road, and I've got to pay that rego, otherwise I'll need to go over the pits. But we do need to get a hydro for this. We'll have to get a lock kit, and the diff that's in it I do believe is open wheel, so we'll either have to weld that or we'll have to put a mini spool in it, I reckon. But all the other panels that'll be going on here, they all will be being painted the nice dark blue. So as you guys can see, I've got a fair bit of work to do to get this thing back together and get it actually driving down the road under its own steam. Like I said, headlights, tail lights, got to put brakes on it so that it actually stops. But yeah, this is going to be it. This is going to be the BA Falcon drift car. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Is happy that I'm actually going to build this. I'm probably not going to build it the way you guys would have wanted to build it for a street car, but hey, it's going to make a wicked drift car. So I just thought I'd make a quick one. I'll keep you guys updated when I get some work and that done, and we'll get some parts coming in. Like I said, we need a hydro, we need a lock kit, got to do something about the diff, got to get ourselves a sports steering wheel, exhaust, all that sort of stuff. So let me know in the comments what you think. Would love it if you would subscribe and follow the drift car build along. And yeah, I'll leave it there, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Catch you in the next one. See yous.